I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If you're like me, you're too bored with nothing to do in math. Well, maybe next year I can join the SCC math competition. Not sure what it is, so let's see what's up. What are your names?
I'm Mr. Strelo.
I'm Mr. Ginrick.
What is the SCC math competition?
The SCC math competition is the South Central Conference math competition that is held once a year. It's rotated between each of the conference schools, and this year it was held at the Wisconsin Dells. In a couple years we'll be hosting it at Nakusa again. This is a competition that takes freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. They're split up into level 1 and level 2. The freshmen and sophomores compete at the level 1, and the juniors and seniors compete at level 2. And then there's an individual test and a team test that they go through and work on. And with those tests, depending on how well they do, they can earn all conference honors and second team all conference. And we had a few students that earned those awards this year.
Do you know how long the math competition has been going for?
I've been teaching here for 21 years, and ever since I've been here, it's been going on. So I don't know how long it's been going on before that, but for at least 21 years.
What have you done so far?
We were pretty successful this year. We had 5 students who earned first team or second team all conference. So Joe Wilson, Dylan Brune, Braden Lochner, and Andrew Bedell all earned second team all conference, and Ashlyn Wilcox earned first team all conference. So 5 out of our 16 students that went did earn all conference. So that was really awesome, and everyone else performed very well this last year.
Do you really have anything planned for the last upcoming weeks of school?
Nope. The competition that we go through and do this just once a year. We pick students from each grade level. We meet as a department and talk about who we want to take to the competition. And it's just a one day and done. There's no other commitment besides the one day of the test.
Yep, and it usually falls in April, right?
Yes.
Every year.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really have any expectations for next year? Or is it just as you go running, you make it along the way?
We always have, we have hopes and dreams that people do well. We have a lot of people that, the names that I said, most of them are underclassmen or not seniors yet, so hopefully they'll come next year and perform well, and there's definitely some strong math students throughout our classes that we're hopeful that want to go next year.
Yeah, and since I've been here, we've been conference champs of both grade levels 5 or 6 times. So that is our ultimate goal, is to always go through and be the top math conference team.
Well, that sounds interesting. For me, I'm terrible at socializing. One event for the entire school year, though, it's for me, but it's not for everybody. So, leave Doug out of it. Maybe. If you wish to participate in SCC math competition, please contact Mr. Genrick or Mr. Strelo, or maybe just catch them whenever you can.
Another problem that's been showing up around the school is how sanitary the school's water fountains are. As most students know, the water fountains have been used by many students and have been around for many, many years. This leads to students wondering if it's actually safe to drink from them anymore. We have decided to test the fountains during an activity in biology and see what we can find on them. When we got the sample back after a few days, the results showed bacteria. We got a word from our school janitorial staff and found out the fountains are cleaned daily. According to ChicagoFaucets.com, some of the bacteria on the fountains can be Ligonia, E. coli, Giardia, neurovirus, and more. For some recommendations, we recommend either using sanitary wipes on fountains before drinking, or just using the water bottle attachment on some of the fountains for safer use. As of now, we are currently trying to figure out how we can effectively clean the fountains, but for now it seems that the fountains are not as clean as you think.
I was playing with the emergency flashlights found in the safety bin by the door when I thought about the safety plans in the school. So I decided to interview Officer Colo about what goes into the safety plans. So what's your name?
Officer Colo?
Is there any school safety team?
Yes.
When do you guys meet?
The safety team meets typically quarterly, so 4 times a year.
What goes into deciding what goes in the red binders on the wall?
So the red binders are crisis action plans, so that's just if anything in crisis kind of tells you what to do. So if you have anything, it has a lead administrator response and a staff response, and then it kind of just dictates like what a lockdown is, hold is, evacuation is, who's in charge, who talks to the media, bomb threats, unruly subjects, a whole bunch of stuff it goes through.
How often should we be running drills?
State mandates that we do 2 a year, and we do 2 a year.
What are some things that you think people should know?
When it comes to safety, just always be aware, always have a plan, and just be safe and take care of each other.
Is there any changes that we could expect in the future?
I don't think so right now. I mean, we are looking at, it'd probably have to be a referendum, changing the front entrances to every school to modernize them for when people would come in during the school day.
I also wanted to see who's part of the safety team, which includes the safety director, John Thomas, and the rest of the team, Officer Colo, building and grounds director, Steve Hersberg, and the IT director, Eric Saylor. I wanted to see if any students could join to see if they could have any input towards the decisions that are made, but they are unable to join. If you have any further questions, you can contact Officer Colo.